The Florida Horse Podcast is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association.
Welcome to the Florida Horse Podcast, brought to you by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association. I'm Tammy Gantt, and I'm joined today by Sara Fennessy with Horse Farms Forever. Let's get started. So, Sara, I'm so glad that you've joined us today here again for Horse Farms Forever. Once again, you're offering the Conservation Summit. Yes. So let's get right into talking about the Conservation Summit, what it entails, what your speakers will be doing, and what you hope to accomplish.
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much, Tammy, for having us on today. And we are so honored to have the FTBOA as founding members of Horse Farms Forever. So it is that time of year. We are full speed ahead preparing for our Conservation Summit. This is our 5th Conservation Summit, so we're very excited. Our summit this year is focused on the springs. So the theme this year is titled Springs Forever, and it will be November 14th at OBS from 5 o'clock to 7. Doors will open early at 4 o'clock for a meet and greet with our speakers. But we are really excited. We have a really esteemed panel of speakers this year who are critically acclaimed, world-renowned for their research and dedication to the springs. So the reason that we chose the theme of the springs this year, so many people don't realize that the farmland preservation area, which is really the area of Marion County that Horse Farms Forever is focused on protecting and preserving, serves as the major recharge area for our first magnitude springs. So that's Silver Glen, the Rainbow River, and Silver Springs. So the farmland preservation area really serves as the first line of defense for our springs. So we're really going to be focusing on the threats that our springs are experiencing and how we can best protect and preserve those for future generations. So we're really excited. 2 of our speakers are National Geographic explorers, and then we also have Margaret Tolbert. She is an internationally renowned artist, and she's going to really be focusing on the beauty of the springs. Mark Emery is our keynote speaker. He is a National Geographic Explorer, Emmy award-winning.
And he's very popular here locally.
Yes, he is.
So the meet and greet, which I think when you introduce that, the meet and greet, I find people really, really enjoy walking around, learning more information, getting in line to get a book signed or a photograph signed, whatever it might be this time with those speakers. And that means a lot to people. And I think they like the fact that it's done before the speaker happens versus after, because sometimes you lose some of your crowd.
Last year we did the same thing, so we had a meet and greet with our speakers, and we had a line out the door. We were so excited to see the enthusiasm. Last year's event sold out. We had more than 550 people in attendance, and we expect the same for this year's event, so people can come early. This event is really special for the fact that it is such a really great commingling of not only people from the equine industry, but the business community as well. So it's a really special.
And conservationists.
And conservation, of course.
I think the thing is it ties in the conservation of the importance of the land through the water system and then back to that. So what is Mark talking about specifically? Mark Emery, what will he be covering? Because with the 3 different speakers that you have, or several speakers, each one will probably be focusing a little bit differently.
Yeah, so Mark is, with him being our keynote speaker, he's going to have some really, really empowering videos and photography, and is just going to give a broad overview of all of his work and all of his research about the springs and why the springs are so important and vital to the character and culture here, not only in Marion County, but in the state of Florida. So he's going to give us an overview of all of his work, what he's learned, and what we can do to best be involved to help protect and preserve the springs for future generations. So he's going to, again, have kind of a broad overview of everything. And something that's really cool about Mark, he's such a dynamic speaker. For anybody that's a Florida Gator fan, he actually creates the videos that play during the opening ceremony for each of the Gator games. So
and he's a musician on top of that.
Musician.
I mean, this guy kind of does it all.
He does.
He would have an EGOT if he wouldn't decided that was something he wanted to do, for sure.
Yes.
Because he's definitely won numerous accolades and awards. And what's great is he really, really knows our area better than just any speaker could, because this is like his area of focus for sure.
Yes, absolutely. So he's very passionate as somebody who is from Marion County. So we're so excited to have him as our keynote speaker. And again, National Geographic Explorer, his work is critically acclaimed. So we couldn't ask for somebody better to be featured as our keynote. Margaret is going to come in and she's going to really fill that inspirational component of the summit, and her work really helps demonstrate the beauty of the aquifer and will really help us take a deeper dive into what's beneath the surface, right? And then the science component will be covered by Dr. Jason Goley. So we've got a great lineup this year. He is a professor at USF, and he really focuses on human impacts to the environment, what those implications look like, and what we can do to address those things. So he's going to really cover the science component of things, so we're really excited. And then on top of it all, we are going to be including schools this year. We're doing an art contest. So all students K through 12 are involved and able to participate in a poster and essay contest. And so that was something really important for us to incorporate this year, because obviously it's critical that our younger generations are involved and inspired to get involved in conservation. So
and I think the younger generation is the one that then also can help make that change and keep pushing forward the mission, because if they love the land and are able to interact by sketching or putting an essay, words to paper, I think that that's very impactful to the whole community, because then their parents see what they're working on, they become interested, and they say, okay, here's the greater mission of what Horse Farms Forever is trying to do. It's not just about protection of the land, it's integrating into the fabric of the community the importance of our water, our land, and the agriculture sector that we have here.
Absolutely. So we're really excited for that, and the winners of the art contest will be awarded and recognized at the summit. So that's something really great. So we're hoping to have an abundance of kids at this year's event as well.
And then will that tie in with your other award? You'll still be giving a conservation award again?
The Acorn Award is given in recognition of somebody who has made significant contributions to conservation in Marion County. So it was obviously a natural choice for our board of directors when they were presented with potential candidates for this year's Acorn Award. Guy Marwick is the executive director of the Felburn Foundation, and he's also the original founder of the Silver River Museum, and he has arguably done more than anyone in Marion County or even the state of Florida to help conserve our land and water. So Guy is just a natural choice, and we're so honored to be presenting him with the Acorn Award this year.
Yeah, and I think it's a lifelong passion of his.
Yes.
So I don't necessarily think an award is a big thing to him, but the idea that people can know about the award, which will inspire them to say, maybe I have a passion I want to follow too, like Guy did, and really bring that to fruition and make it life's dedication.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, he was just a natural choice, so well deserving. So we look forward to recognizing him for all of his amazing efforts.
Yeah. So let's tell folks that maybe haven't been to the summit before how they would get tickets, or how they can become involved as a business leader, community leader, or even one of the horse farms.
Yeah, so tickets are available for purchase on our website at horsefarmsforever.com. There will be food at the event as well as drinks. And again, tickets are available for purchase for $45 online. The event is from 5 to 7. Doors open early at 4. It's just really heartwarming, and means a lot to us to see the culmination of not only business leaders, farm owners, and just the community coming together all to support conservation and ensuring that Marion County remain so unique and special for future generations. So it's just a really good, like I said, gathering of people, really diverse people who are in the equine industry, people who are in the business community. There's something for everyone at this event. Our goal is always for people to walk away feeling like they are inspired, more so than even that they've learned something. They're inspired and hopefully want to get involved. So through attending the event, we always say you're not only supporting the mission and vision of Horse Farms Forever, you're really investing in the future of Marion County.
I think that brings home your mission, because when people hear Horse Farms Forever, they think just farms, I think just horses, but it's a much broader mission than that. That is just the hook that carries it forward. It's trademarked, and just like Horse Capital of the World, there's a lot more to it than just those phrases and just those names. And so I know we at the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association, we work very hard to protect that FPA area, that farmland preservation area in the northwest part of the county and other parts. That's really, really important for the footprint that we need in order to promote Florida Thoroughbred thoroughbreds within our county, within our state, within the country, and actually worldwide.
Yes.
And so all equines, all disciplines, and all agriculturalists, conservationists, and our business community, I think, can identify that this is a unique organization, in addition to a unique opportunity for them to preserve something that isn't in every community and may not be in every community. And like ours, it's always vulnerable. And so it's moments like this that the community can come together and really push forward that agenda to protect what we have here that's so very special.
Exactly. And so, again, we have some of the most beautiful first magnitude springs here in Marion County that the Farmland Preservation Area overlays and protects. The Farmland Preservation Area has some of the rarest soils in the world and some of the best horses, and equine athletes come from Marion County. You're exactly right when you say it's so important that we protect and preserve that space, and we're so thankful for the partnership with the FTBOA and furthering our mission and accomplishing these goals. So
yeah, we're proud to be a part of that. And I thank you for coming in today, Sarah. And if anyone wants any more information, you go to horsefarmsforever.com and you can get your tickets. I suggest getting the tickets early because they really do sell out. And when she says a line out the door, literally there were lines out the door last year for people to get those autographs from those speakers that really a lot of people would like to see. And for this type of price, it's really nothing to be able to be in front of those speakers and hear their message that day.
Yes. Thank you so much, Tammy. We're really excited, and we look forward to having you as a sponsor of the event and look forward to seeing you there.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
The Florida Horse Podcast is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association.